episode 3 of the 55-star review. Not as much of a train wreck. Game of Feast of Blood, run by me, JB.
Ooh.
I
usually running the game.
I play Bruno. It's a thin line, a very thin line between the two. I definitely feel like Bruno is running this game. He definitely started out in the driver's seat.
I don't know. There's been 0 guns.
He did talk about how sweaty he was.
Oh, that's
so sweaty.
That tracks with Bruno for sure.
Right.
Yep.
I hope you don't want this seat back because it is wet.
Luckily, nobody has to sit in it for like almost a week.
All right.
They're going to order a whole new podcasting studio after you get out.
I like that chair a lot. Don't ruin my chair.
The fumigators are coming in.
Anyway, if you wanted to send a new chair that wasn't moist, you could send it to P.O. Box G, West Oneonta, New York 13861. Or if you wanted to give us ideas on different chairs that we could potentially use for our new podcast studio, you could text pictures of it or Amazon links to 603-803-3235.
Boop. Or you could go to Twitter at top tiered casual.
No D.
.com.
But yeah, top tier casual.
At twitter.com.
Mm-hmm.
And leave us a 5-star review for our 5-star review shows. And you could get another 5-star review show at 100 5-star reviews.
Yeah, across Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Audible,
Patreon, Gmail.
Just like JB, leave a review as a message on Patreon.
Mm-hmm.
Just send it to our voicemail box.
Yeah.
At 603-803-4245.
Oh, you were so close.
So close. Especially after Tim just said it.
Yeah.
Everybody who doesn't have the video, I heartily encourage everyone to go get it so they can watch JB just look of panic and terror as he tries to remember numbers. It is a thing of beauty.
Here's the good news. If you're listening to the podcast version of this on the Patreon RSS feed, it's also on YouTube for free. Because it's bonus as a thanks to everybody that left reviews.
It is.
Nice.
I was on like a roller coaster with that one because like Tim was like, yes, yeah, no.
We're so close.
I think it's because you're not used to positive reinforcement. That you're messing us up. My bad.
You saw him wince like he was about to get slapped.
Oh, that's so good. Oh my gosh. Folks want to play?
Yeah.
What are we playing
WFRP?
Not really. We just found a bunch of creepy little scarecrow dudes with pumpkin heads.
Feeling shit.
And I feel like we could go the other way. Probably.
Yeah, like stole Esther. She's gone.
Oh, right. Well, they stole Esther, but she's not there when we got there. So we were specifically told that she's no longer with them, which means that she was with them previously.
I guess. Real quick before we jump, what are the chances I could get that arrow back that I shot into or the 2 arrows that I've shot so far?
Oh,
Do the classic 50%?
50%, 98, and 95.
So do I get them both back or neither back?
Neither.
Oh, okay.
That's high.
How many rocks did I get back?
You got 6 rocks back.
Awesome. I only fired 4.
You broke.
You fired that many?
You're the best GM.
They broke
arrows are expensive.
into pieces.
What are the chances of a Boyer in this town?
I could.
Hey,
I'll
that's
roll
someone
that up.
that makes like chicken stock in the cubes, right?
No, that's bouillon. You'd probably find that in Bretonia.
Eh.
It's gonna be a straight.
I think it's some of that fancy pants food.
Yeah, it's something for people with money.
I still have 10 arrows. We'll be fine.
I bet you can afford fingers for the rest of all your gloves.
Those were a nice gift.
Well, it was. My palms are very nice and warm.
My palms.
I just made regular. I made regular glove cinch and just chopped the ends off. You're welcome.
Hey, thank you, man.
All right. So what silly voice are these scarecrows gonna have?
Have you seen Austin Powers 1 or 2?
Yeah, like 10 years ago.
Okay, well, disregard all
20,
that knowledge.
20 years ago. When did they come out? Like 97?
It was the early 2000s. Yeah, late
1843.
Yeah,
Yeah.
20 years ago.
Either way, forget all of the knowledge you have of Austin Powers 1 and 2 and channel your inner gold member as the Discord has chosen.
Yeah, baby. No,
Gold
That's
member.
Austin Powers.
The movie Austin Powers Gold member
Okay.
as the next voice.
It's good. All right.
Starting off strong.
So, you see that you guys are outnumbered by these scarecrows 2-1. There are 8 scarecrows blocking your path. Esther, nowhere in sight, right? Her screams have been like kind of cut off and muffled by the distance and the woods and the spiders.
Three great mufflers.
The mouths of these scarecrows, their pumpkin-headed mouths, don't move, but a voice reverberates from them nonetheless.
I don't like that at all.
Stay your hands, my friends. The lady will not be harmed. I've taken her as mere leverage. You see, I need your assistance. I throw a memorable party every now and again in my home in the forest. My guests are expecting something mysterious to stir their interests. This year, I've started on my Geheimnisnacht theme.
Bless you.
I want a live giant spider as my surprise for the evening. I just think of the sensation it will cause. My scarecrows are obedient, but I cannot improvise and have been outwitted by these canine spiders. I need your skill and wit to obtain a prize. So the deal is this. You get me a giant spider alive. And with that, I will give you your woman back unharmed. Bring this to this spot within 2 days, and my minions will lead you to my home.
So we don't see whoever is talking right now.
The voice is reverberating through these hollowed pumpkin heads.
Yeah. So, just to be clear,
Yes.
Was that not clear enough for you?
You're unrelated to the spiders.
No, the spiders and I are totally unrelated.
That's what I figured. All right, sounds good. We'll find you a big alive spider, right? And then you'll give
Hang
us
on a
Esther
second.
back.
We're losing the thread here. We're trying to find some stag merchandise,
Oh,
not
yeah.
some spider merchandise.
Stag?
Can you tell us anything about a great white stag?
Like a deer?
Yes.
Oh, is that what you're looking for? That is interesting.
Do you know
Very
anything of
interesting.
this?
No, I know nothing of a great white stag.
He was pretty clear that he was unrelated to the spiders.
Doesn't mean he didn't know anything about it.
Oh, yeah, that's fair. Do you know anything about the things that they already asked and you answered?
No.
Okay. That's what I thought.
Okay, so now we're no longer even looking for a stag. We're just trying to get a big spider carcass back. No, I'm sorry. They need it non-merchandised.
Correct. It needs to be alive.
It must be.
Must. It is the only way to appease my guests.
Who are your guests?
Yeah, who are your guests?
I have a very long guest list. It's a very nice party. You should attend.
Is it back in Hagedorn?
No, I would not be in that small little town. No, I'm Lorenz of the Red Moss Tower.
Red Moss Tower?
I haven't seen Gold Member in 20 years.
But you have seen Dexter's lab, presumably.
Yes. Is there a person on Dexter's Lab that sounds like Goldmember?
Listen,
It sounds a lot like that.
I've literally forgotten how my character talks because of how you're talking right now. It's wiped my memory.
It's definitely not Goldmember, but I love it.
Yeah.
Not sure what it is, honestly.
God.
All right, sidebar, everyone. Okay, we're gonna huddle up real quick. Let's Okay, I think this guy is useless to us. I don't want to go no party. Yeah, I don't know anything about a stag. And to be honest, I'm only 50-50 on Esther. Her biscuits, not great.
She was trying to help us.
Yeah, did she do a good job of it getting kidnapped?
Well, she did help provide us with a place to stay the last 2 nights and food and drink.
I will say that, as any follower of Tall knows, when you go to pee in the woods, you tell everyone where you're going, and you definitely don't get kidnapped by a bunch of pumpkin-headed scarecrows.
That's
Wait a second.
That's the first tenet of Tall. Don't get
Wait a
kidnapped while
second.
peeing.
Wait a second. Wasn't she wearing a stag helmet thing?
She was wearing antlers, yes.
If you're telling me that we came out here to watch someone get kidnapped, trying to help us find a stag that got kidnapped, to then save the person trying to help us find the person that was kidnapped while being the person that was kidnapped herself, I'm going to be incredibly incensed.
That does make my head swim.
That's exactly what I'm saying.
That sounds like exactly what you were saying.
That's the sort of thing that it seems like a Tall thing would do.
It does, yeah. So
is he kind of a prick like that?
Yeah, so you know how you got them little fairy rings and nipples of mushrooms around your nipples? Your area?
No, they moved since yesterday.
Ah, nuts. You know how they were there, though, that other time that we talked about it? Say, it's kind of the same thing. Everything always comes around with Tall. It's like a circle of life, except it's a stag being kidnapped and going to a fancy party.
I think that she's a stag that we're supposed to rescue.
I'm so upset right now.
Well,
that's fine.
Tobias made it clear that he believed that it was a literal stag, but it seems...
Tobias has one foot in the grave, and we all know it.
It's true. Maybe it's weakened his mind a bit.
Yeah.
I have some more questions for these scarecrows, though.
You got questions for the scarecrow?
Oh, yeah. How do you get your human hearts inside of your scarecrow bodies?
Oh, I'm quite adept a wizard.
Oh, wizards.
So, Lorenz, are you currently in this Red Moss Tower and you're somehow speaking to us through these scarecrows?
I am a quite adept wizard, yes.
I feel a little better about it then, but why the human hearts?
How else do you make scarecrows dance and play?
Oh, yeah.
He's got a point.
He's got.
They don't do it without the human hearts.
Yeah.
Seems like some kind of dark magic.
Oh, are you a practitioner of the dark magics as well?
Yep, sure am.
Magic them. Not personally, no. Penny, are you?
No, God no.
Oh, I definitely am. I got all sorts of stuff.
Just so you.
Well, how do you explain this bag full of fangs dripping venom? I probably need it for a ritual.
I do dabble in necromancy myself, and I do live in Sylvania. But I am no Von Carstein bloodsucker.
We need to travel into Sylvania to deliver this spider?
Yes.
So why have you taken Esther?
Because to make you get me a spider.
And you can't do this
Yeah,
on your own?
that tracks.
I thought you were a powerful wizard. You can't get your own spider?
Well, this is how he's getting it. He's kidnapping Esther.
Yeah.
It's actually very... I credit where credit is due. You got us hook, line, and sinker. I mean, it's working, ain't it?
I sent my scarecrows out, but they're a blunt instrument, and I need something with a little more finesse.
Think he means us.
Twould seem.
If there's something that needs finesse, normally people call on old Randall Bottom Dollar. I'll get my fingers in anything that needs to be finessed.
Well, if you do this for me, then maybe there perhaps will be a reward or two in it for you.
Well, that sounds pretty good. How big are we talking?
Big as a pancake? Maybe a cigar?
I think that there's plenty of spiders that fit the bill nearby.
Yeah, to be perfectly
How
honest,
big?
I feel like we've been tripping over spiders that would, give him and his guests
Something
exactly
that,
what they're looking for.
again, it has to feed a lot of people. So maybe a body that would fill a wheelbarrow.
How,
All right, wheelbarrow spider is what's on the docket then.
All
so
right.
assuming we find this spider, how do we get to this red moss tower?
Come back to this spot in 2 days.
Oh, just right here. Okay.
Right here. And
We're pretty good at navigating around the woods, so I don't see a problem with getting back here.
We're being incredibly waylaid. 2 more days? If we find this spider in like 8 minutes, by, I don't know if you knew this or not, but one of our party members has an accordion. It's super annoying. Okay?
It's a wonderful instrument.
If it drives a bunch of spiders to us, especially one that's like wheelbarrow sized, can we come back in like 8 minutes?
yes.
Great.
So you're expecting us in 2 days or within 2 days?
Within 2 days.
Oh,
It-
that's
Wholly
that's,
within or entirely within 2 days?
it just in time for the party.
Sorry, that was a joke just for Tim.
All right, so to summarize, we were sent by Toby, a man who is infirm faculties at the best of times,
yeah.
because of a dream that he had to rescue a stag, which may or may not be the person he tasked with leading us into the woods in the first place. And in order to get them, we need to find a wheelbarrow-sized spider and deliver it here in 2 days for a special dinner party hosted by the Count of Moss Tower. Do I have it right?
Nope, actually, not at all. It has to be within 2 days. It's actually incredibly different between
Okay.
within 2
No,
days and at.
I bite my tongue, good sir.
Quite convoluted, wouldn't you see?
Whatever gets you off, man. Just if you could point us in the right direction, okay, could please stop giggling. It's honestly the creepiest thing that's happened in recent memory.
Yeah, and it's weird because some of the scarecrows have smiley jack-o'-lantern mouths, and others have like the shocked ones that are all like, oh. So like hearing that laugh come out of the shocked ones is difficult to watch.
Wait, Randall, you see that one in the corner? That one's face keeps changing from happy to sad. How did he do that?
He's very morose, probably.
Reminds me of the playhouse in Ubersreich with the happy smile and the sad one. Maybe he's an actor.
Maybe, yeah. Are you a wizard of Detlef himself?
A what?
Never mind.
Ah, the great Cirque.
That one. I can never remember his last name.
I believe that's how you pronounce it.
I've only ever heard it. I've never read it with my own eyes as I don't have read right.
Is that how they say it in the books?
Cirque, yeah.
Okay.
Anyways, yes.
Well,
Well, get on with it. Again, the spiders won't catch themselves.
I gotta be real honest with you, man. This place is like literally overrunning with spiders.
he wants a wheelbarrow-sized spider. We haven't found one of those yet.
Yeah, fair.
Quite
All
large.
right, how do you think we go about this? I'm thinking if we go back to that clearing that had all the potholes with the spiders in them, we just start kicking spiders until we find the big mama spider come to rescue her babies.
I hate to admit that Mr. Two-Stop is correct here. If we can find that clearing again.
My friends call me Kevin, so you call me Two-Stop. Sorry, I barfed a little on you.
Penny, do you think you could lead us back to that clearing that you so astutely said we should have cleared a path?
That memory is burned in my brain. I'll do my best.
And average navigation roll. Average.
Ooh.
Still didn't make it.
All right.
I was close, though. I was within 6.
All right.
I got a 5 for navigation.
Oh, wow. All right.
I assume
Fantastic.
that's good enough.
Yeah, that is great. You make it back to the clearing. The crystal clear pool of water in the center, right? Thorny red bushes about the edges of the pool of water. The
All right.
gossamer strands of spider silk caressing the ground. A little burn patch off to the side.
All right, let's start making like it's a Tuesday in Altdorf. Everyone break out the torches and start setting fires.
So about that. So
Yes, you have the torches, right,
yeah,
Randall?
yeah. So I did say that I had torches, but I accidentally read the word torque wrong, which is like a chef's hat. I have a chef's hat.
A toga?
All right.
Yep,
What?
Okay.
that's what it
All
says
right,
on
then.
here.
How do you have a toga?
All right then.
I misread it. Man, it's my bad. I don't have read right. I have a toga.
Okay. All right.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
Well, I guess we have, between you and Penny, we have over a dozen matches in the tinderboxes. Yes?
Oh, I do have a small stick that's wrapped in some linen and oil we could use.
That sounds like a torch.
I don't know about that, but yeah, I'll light it with my tinderbox and I'll give him a, you know.
All right, you start burning away the all the spider webs that are on the ground, right? With your improvised torch, right? That oil ragged
Soak a
soaked
torch.
stick, yeah. You're able to clear out this entire area, right? When you do start to you notice that the area around the pond is littered with holes, though. Right? This looks like to be a little bit of an intelligence from these spiders, laying a trap for large animals to come drink at this watering hole or eat at the bush, falling into these holes, and then they are set upon by spiders. Anybody with
Logically, if we go into one of the holes, we'll find the spiders.
anybody with outdoor survival, or if not, just a straight let's see, it's going to be challenging outdoor survival or a a challenging intelligence check, easy outdoor survival.
I got nothing.
Nope.
Easy outdoor survival.
Yeah.
And the only thing that we have to have is ranks in outdoor survival that make that be easy.
Yes, as long as you have advances in it.
Beautiful. That'll be 0 success levels on an outdoor survival.
You know that this isn't normal for spiders. Spiders are, animal intelligence, right? They just go after food. They're not known to set traps for food, in this respect.
So you know how like a regular spider, right, is stupid. Does things like sets webs in trees to trap prey. These are significantly smarter spiders. They set traps to find prey.
Slow down. You're going a mile a minute.
So it's pretty rare for a spider to have a shovel, right?
I
To
mean,
dig all these holes.
I feel like they wouldn't have the leverage.
That's what I thought
one that-
too.
One that's the size of a wheelbarrow might
Right?
manage it.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. His body, being the size of a wheelbarrow, could be kind of used as a spade head to dig a hole in the ground.
I've heard all I need to hear to act on this information. Let's go find the biggest hole and coax the mama out.
Yeah, what I'm saying is that these spiders obviously have high school diplomas.
I mean, I don't even have that. Do you suppose they can read?
That would be absolutely terrifying.
Yes.
I hope not.
A spider that can read would be unstoppable.
You clear the clearing. The holes are, deep, but deep enough to trap small animals or even larger animals. You find a lot of bones at the bottom of a bunch of the holes. And
Oh dear.
but the spiders seem to be staying away, right? Because of the flame, because of the smoke. All right, the spiders seem to be staying well away from you.
Well, I guess that makes sense, right?
How do we coax the spiders out of the hole?
Maybe one of us falls in the hole and says, "Oh gosh, my name is Chandler, and I fell in a hole.
Well,
Sure hope no big wheelbarrow-sized spiders come out and eat."
perhaps we could sing them a song.
These spiders are so intelligent, I don't think they would fall for someone so tall being in this short hole and not being able to get out. It would make sense if someone was in the hole that was shorter than the hole itself.
I could get in and sit on my bum.
Yeah, that sounds great. Chandler, great idea. Pepper, get in the hole.
My name's Penny.
Yeah, that's what I said.
I could play a song to coax them here. Penny, can I have my accordion, please?
Of course you can.
Aha.
You play
Let me handle the vocals.
in playing a discordant tune.
Oh, yes, with a 92.
Sing a bit. Oh, my name's Penny, and I found myself quite a ninny. I'm in a hole. I am so droll. I hope no spiders find me.
No, we do want the spiders to find
I
you.
know.
I'll do the backup vocals.
I'm bluffing.
I got 4 success levels.
I'm bluffing.
Your backup vocals are on point.
He's the next Beyonce.
You follow every missed note that Chandler plays.
Mm.
And,
I'm doing mouth sounds to imitate a washboard.
Unfortunately, for all your playing, for all your singing, for all your jaunty dancing, no spiders come out of the woods.
No.
You've either scared them away from this area, or you killed all the ones that were here.
Maybe we shouldn't have started with the fire.
I will say, Kevin, you washboard with your mouth like someone that has a lot more than one teeth. I'll tell you that.
I'm using other people's teeth for just such an occasion.
Oh my.
You know what? It shows. It
Wow.
shows. Well done.
I don't drench people as much as my saliva when I put these teeth in, so I call them drenchers. Ironically. Irony is very important as a selling technique, I'll have you know.
With that, though, you do notice that the sun's starting to set.
Maybe
So,
the spiders come out during the dark?
maybe we can
Maybe.
go back to those scarecrows and see if we can spend the night in that tower.
Well, the tower was across the border in another province. I believe that'll be further than the town.
I mean, listen, I have literally no ranks in navigation. I would have no idea how to tell that.
Same.
Well, we do have 2 days in order to find this big spider and deliver him back, so...
That's true.
Alright, what do spiders like?
I think,
Meat.
Yeah.
Guessing by the bones and the holes. I
Birds?
suppose they like meat.
oh yeah, birds.
Birds. Smaller spiders that have bones.
A stag?
A stag because it has bones.
Just need to find that
A
stag.
chicken.
We could use that to coax them.
So if we find the stag, we can bring it here to coax out the giant spider so that we can deliver the spider so we can get a giant stag.
So
Yes.
hang on.
That
Okay,
sounds good to
so
me.
Really recursive.
We need a giant spider because it would be a bit of fanfare at a dinner.
I think they want to serve it.
Oh. Phooey.
It sounded like.
Alright, how about this?
Maybe not. They want it alive. Why would they want it alive if they're going to eat it?
Because I was going to say, if they're just like, ooh, look at this thing I have at my dinner party, wouldn't a giant white stag be quite impressive?
You gotta understand that cooking spiders are not like lobster, so you're supposed to keep them alive.
Oh,
What
I've
in the
never
world is
had
a lobster?
It's like a spider, but wet.
In the water.
Oh. A what? A spider?
You know,
It's wet. Isn't it?
I might be able to fashion a facsimile of a giant spider using many lesser spiders if I had time to do so.
That
You know-
might work if we, in a pinch, if we're Coming close to our 2-day limit.
Actually,
Either way, we're hunting spiders. I'm just giving a backup plan.
my understanding is that scarecrows are actually pretty stupid. If we were to, I think that's a great idea. Just glue a whole bunch of little spiders together to make a wheelbarrow-sized one.
You're getting more like Zap Brannigan as we go.
Yeah, it's stupid.
I'm hearing a bit of John Lovitz is the critic.
That is really specific.
I just watched the episode of The Simpsons that had him as asking about if it was a pimple or a boil. So,
Yeah, if you want to spend the night out in the woods, you're more than welcome.
let's stake the place out.
If you want to head back to town, you are
Yes.
within walking distance.
They've
Much more
made all
preferred.
these holes for us, though. We could just lay down in one of those.
That seems incredibly dangerous. We have a place not far with walls, a roof, bedding already.
No,
and he
we
made
took
a
all
very
the,
nice beds for us.
we took all the cushions out of the coach.
We want to make sure Penny's time was not wasted setting up all those beds in the
Please.
temple of Tal.
We could ask Toby if he knows how to hunt spiders. He didn't know anything about the woods so far, but he might know this.
Maybe.
Maybe those two brain cells will rub together and give us an answer.
Harsh.
All right.
Poor Toby.
So back to town, y'all go.
Hey, don't blame me. I didn't make him 108 years old.
This is the old world. He's an elder. He's like 32.
If you guys want to make a average outdoor survival or navigation?
Can I make the outdoor survival?
Yeah.
Go, Penny.
Penny cannot pass a test to save her life.
I got 2 success levels there.
Let's hope it doesn't come to
Oh,
that.
great.
-2 success levels.
That's okay. Again, the mortician takes the lead and
What?
leads you straight back to town. All right. His sense of direction is unparalleled.
I just try to smell where all the death is and go the other way.
Making it back to town, right? The sun is set. Crickets are out chirping, right?
Also, I'm not a mortician. I'm an investor, shall we say.
Taxidermist.
Well, not just a taxidermist. It's a one-stop shop, 2 stops, because first the heart stops. I think I've already gone over this.
And Tobias is like, "Oi, mates. Where's Esther?"
Oh, yeah, she's a stag now.
God,
We understand your riddle, old-timer.
Bastion, I hope you're happy.
We solved the riddle of a woman who's a stag. You're welcome.
Oh, did you find the stag, mates?
I
So
found,
we did. Wink.
yes, we found out who the stag was. And it was
It
Esther.
was in our hearts. Oh, I mean, it was Esther.
Esther's the White Hart.
Seems like it.
Probably.
Makes no sense. She was already here in the Temple of Tal.
Listen, man, we're working off of your dreams here, pal.
Like, why would she be like enwrapped by did the spiders take her?
Kind of. Well, a couple steps removed. By the law of by the transitive property, yes.
What he said, if A equals B and B equals C, then
Kidnapped by
A
spider.
definitely also equals C.
Oh my goodness.
What is happening over here?
I shouldn't have let her out into the woods.
I mean, you can't keep her cooped up here forever, especially if you're worshipping a nature god.
The woods were unsafe. I thought she was ready. I thought you'd be able to keep her safe.
What made you think that?
She wandered away from us, man. That's on her.
You've got swords and you look semi-capable.
Do any of us have swords?
The lady does.
Penny gave it back to me, I'm sure.
Oh, never mind.
I've got a knife.
I got a knife too.
What? She's got a gun.
I do.
You have a gun?
Yes. I don't
Haven't
like
you
to
seen
just
it?
flaunt it around cavalierly. I only use it in the most dire of circumstances. I certainly don't keep it loaded on my
Oh,
person
That reminds me.
regularly.
Now that you mentioned
Safety
dire
first.
circumstances, it turns out that your associate was kidnapped by not one, not two, but 8 different scarecrows with human hearts stapled to them.
What?
Yes, have you heard about Lawrence of the Red Moss Tower?
Lawrence? Yes. Yes, I have heard of him.
He kidnapped your Esther.
And he's hungry for spiders.
Oh my gosh.
He spoke to us through the scarecrows, like the long can with the string game, but he was in a tower and we were here. And he used the scarecrows as some kind of echoing mechanism.
It was a strange time.
I dare say, Miss, what is the type of wizard called who's evil and dabbles with dead things?
An evil wizard.
He
Not
did refer to
Devin.
himself as a dark wizard.
A necromancer?
Necromancy. That's what I think.
That's the word.
Oh, we could
That's
have
what I think it is.
fallen in with a necromancer.
Well, we have to get Esther back. It does not matter whether he's doing necromancy or not.
Listen, I'm no necromantic, but I think that this guy's got a point. He just wants to find dead things. There's nothing wrong with that.
No, I
But
actually.
it's what you do when you find the dead things that there is a problem with.
Well, he was pretty specific that he wanted a not dead thing brought to him.
Right.
That's correct.
So
Other
maybe he's
than-
a life-omancer.
Yeah, other than him hinting that he is a dark wizard, we have no real indication that he is a necromancer.
He puts the hearts of people into the scarecrows and then controls the scarecrows.
Oh, yes, I forgot about the hearts, of course.
I mean,
Right,
he
so
may have found him
obviously-
like that.
Yeah, he's obviously a master of life. He takes the hearts and he makes scarecrows have pumpkin heads.
I worry how he got the hearts, though. I don't think he got a waiver signed from someone who said, yes, please take my heart when I die. I think he killed people to get the heart.
You think he didn't get the waiver signed?
This is a question we
think
probably
he
should have
did.
asked.
We probably should have. Kevin, didn't you have your paperwork with you?
I don't bring it with me. I leave it in the coach with all my valuables. Come on.
Oh, mates, what did he want with Esther?
Hey, it's just like a
Also
bargain.
forgot to ask about
That's
that.
a good question. He just kind of did it.
Collateral. He's keeping her until we bring the wheelbarrow-sized spiders.
I got us
Seemed a
over a
convoluted
barrel.
plan for someone else to bring him a spider, even though with his magic powers, he should be quite capable of doing it himself.
Oh, wait, Toby. Could we borrow
Oi.
one of your wheelbarrow-sized spiders?
Oi,
Yeah, do you have any back there? Any extras?
I got a wheelbarrow if you need to borrow that.
Hey, that's half of the way there, I think.
Might
Be
be
useful
good at-
for size comparison.
A wheelbarrow full of spiders. We could probably
Exactly.
do that.
And
But-
yeah.
It seems like a good trade, though. Esther for one spider? There's tons of spiders in that wood.
There are a
And
lot.
then the prophecy will be fulfilled and we don't have to look for no dumb heart anymore.
Although one that size seems to be quite large.
Well, we figured out where a bunch of intelligent spiders were. It was in this clearing that we burned to a crisp. Now we need to figure out how to coax the mama spider out of the hole. And we were hoping that you were worth something in the realm of knowing about the wilderness and could tell us how to get a spider out of its hole.
A mama spider in a hole. I've not heard about that, but I have heard of a spider baron deep in the woods. This monster that sucks on the blood of innocents who wander too far.
Okay.
If you don't bring like a gift or an offering, right? Then they might take you as an offering.
So what do spider barons like as an offering?
Well, I don't.
Like a beer? Two
Maybe.
beers?
Maybe one of the horses will do.
Some moccasins made of its kin.
I have these really sweet fingerless gloves. Do you think spiders like fingerless gloves?
I only had enough for the 2, though.
Oi,
You
mate.
need
Those
one for each.
are good gloves.
They're really nice. They don't fray
you're
around the knuckle at all.
Wow. And I like how they keep your fingers free to do whatever you need.
Exactly.
I've been watching him wiggle them all day.
I could finger anything that I wanted without getting my gloves wet.
So, well, let's march one of these horses and turn it into merchandise courtesy of the Spider Baron.
Hi-ho, Silver.
No, Silver's the calm one.
Oh, gold it is.
Isn't there anything else?
Nope, I think it's just horses.
You have a mule, you said.
Oh, yeah.
I also said I had torches.
Read it again. Does it say mule or does it say, like...
Torches?
Moscow mule.
It says cloak.
Do you have booze?
Clothing. Dagger. Pouch. Backpack containing...
Tinderbox.
Tinderbox. Blanket. Rations. 1 day. Mule. And saddlebag. Pots and pans worth 13 shillings. Trade tools, tinker. Purse, sling, 10 bullets.
So you got
Sorry,
mule.
did you say tinker?
Oh, yeah. I'm a tinkerer. Sometimes I like to fix things.
All
Get
right.
your fingers in there and you start tinkering.
Yeah, I just tinker around.
Tinker stinker.
You know, whatever it is.
Anything, huh?
Anything. You know, as long as it's not magical,
Two of
I
the
can
tinker,
probably
one of the
fix it.
stinker.
That seems really
Hey.
useful.
It does. You know,
Anyway,
I've regularly found myself stranded on the side of the road with a broken coach, broken horse, or whatever. I fix it as long as it's not magical. Most
guys,
of the horses
you're just-
I've encountered are not magical.
enough of your.
horses.
I didn't ask for your life story, okay?
Okay, so we will take your mule because we need my horses to pull the coach once the coach is fixed.
Actually, I'm pretty certain my mule is better at pulling your coach than your horses.
Yes, the horses are not on the table for discussion of
Well,
this.
which one has more blood? That's what the Spider Baron wants.
Mules are full of blood.
Horses are like twice the size of mules.
What do we
Seems
want the
like
horses for again? I missed something here.
A horse is the Spider Baron specifically asked for a horse named Gold.
The Spider Baron.
Unfortunately, neither of my horses are named Gold, so
Nuts. So I guess we're SOL.
too bad.
Here's what I'll do. I'll walk outside of the Shrine of Tull.
Yeah.
And I'll go up to my mule.
Mm-hmm.
Which
No,
happens,
that's yeehaw.
which
Thanks for
Donkey.
noticing me.
happens to be named Sacrifice. And I say, hey, Sacrifice, you've been with me a long time. I don't know how those two horses pulled you on their wagon, but I'm glad that you were able to stay in the coach with us for the ride. You ruined a whole bunch of cushions that,
How did our coach break down again?
It was overladen.
I appreciate that you've had the runs recently and that you've made yourself on a bunch of cushions. They happen to be Chandler's bedding currently. But
Yeehaw.
that said, how would you like to meet a baron?
Yee. Oh.
That is what I thought you'd say. So we're going to take your yellow, no good mule of a body into the woods. You filthy animal.
It nuzzles on your neck lovingly.
I give it a kiss in between the long part of the nose, in between the eyes. It's real soft.
It uses its head and neck to hug you.
Oh.
All right, so where's this horse again?
Is there something else in the town that we could use instead of one of our personal possessions here? Like, we need these creatures to continue with our trip after this is all
Let me
Sacrifice is
ask-
my friend. It's not a possession. I don't know how you treat your beasts of burden.
They're not mine, they're pennies.
It's very progressive of you to assume that your possessions have possessions.
Penny's a friend and employee.
If Toby is really committed to making sure that his assistant is alive and well, I think the only noble thing to do is to prepare him for the merchandising line. What else has he done for us lately?
Toby, you don't happen to have like a horse or a
cat, maybe?
like a really big cat?
Laden with blood.
Are you gonna put it like inside of a trap, boyo?
Yes. Yes, a trap. A trap to get us invited to a feast at the tower.
Yeah, I think I've got a chicken over here and I can spare.
We need probably something a lot bigger than a chicken.
Oh, I don't know, like, there's no dogs about town.
Bigger than a dog.
A pig?
Yes, or a pony, maybe?
No ponies. I mean, all the ponies are out in the fields working.
I mean, pigs
Yeah, one
are,
of those is fine.
Pigs are
Yep.
quite large.
Bring one in from the field.
I'll have to bring the town in for a town gathering tomorrow.
No,
We have time.
we do, but you know how long it takes to bring a pony to a sacrifice in the woods?
No, I'm completely
Say
unaware.
that I do.
All right.
How long?
Like a day.
That's what we have there. If we spend the night here and then...
Yes.
I guess we could.
Sacrifices, pulling on its reins to go into the woods.
I mean, I think he's telling you something.
Yeah, he needs to go to the bathroom. All right, sacrifice. Settle down.
Yeah.
We'll go into the woods.
He gives you another head hug.
You're-
Gives you a little lick on your face.
You've been such a good mule on my trapping sheet. Sacrifice. How about this? Hey, we gotta wait a day before the farmers can get around to see if we can borrow one of their horses.
Yeah.
Personally, my feet are really tired. Maybe we ride my mule, sacrifice, back to these scarecrows and ask them if a horse will do.
All right.
We got nothing else to do while we wait,
Yes.
right?
Yes, that's true.
You bed down for the night?
Hang on, before we all go to bed.
Yeah.
Please, let me rearrange your furs and make sure that everything is as comfortable as possible.
No, I don't want you to touch my cushions or
Okay.
my
Been a
furs.
while since I've been pampered by a fine young lady.
Oh, while Penny does this, I'll play everyone a lullaby on my accordion. No. I failed the play test again.
Oh,
Only one negative success level, though.
okay. So
Reminds
so bad.
me of
Just
my
a little off
childhood.
key. There's so many
Little
buttons on
off
this
key
thing.
is my favorite kind of key. You could serenade me anytime.
Oh, I am.
So he doesn't keep you up most of the night, but it is hard to sleep. Tobias brings out some nice tea so that you can all like have a good tea before bed. And the night passes. You guys again wake up. No smell of bacon. No biscuits.
Oh, Esther,
Oh, I do miss her.
Cold morning.
my stomach feels your absence.
Should we check with Hugo first or head right in and get this over with?
Oh yeah, if the coach is fixed, I think we just fucking bail.
Well,
Yeah.
that's not what I was intimating, but
No, I don't necessarily think that's something we should do. I think we need to go save Esther. They've given us kind of an overwhelming amount of hospitality with no payment required. They've fed us breakfast. They've kept us safe at night. They've also found someone to fix our coach. We owe it to them to try to go find Esther.
Suppose that was the deal.
yes,
All
we
right.
should keep up our end of the bargain. It's only good business.
Right?
All right, let's go lead this bag of blood back toward the cops of Scarecrow Men, and ask if a horse will do. And if a spider should happen to see this extremely chunky mule walking toward the place where we're supposed to deliver the spider in the meantime, then well, we'll deal with that issue when it gets here.
blood-filled mule.
I
Yeah.
do love a
It's
talking mule.
All right. Let's see.
Oh, sacrifice. Man, you are sure bloated. I don't know if it's water weight or if that's just that boil that makes your body retain a whole lot of blood.
Wait a second, Randall. Is sacrifice a male or a female donkey? Mule, sorry.
How do you tell?
Usually the same way you
The
tell
lipstick.
between a male and a female anything. A mammal.
I'm not a doctor. I don't really know the difference between the two. By all means, figure it out.
Oh, I believe sacrifice is pregnant.
Oh, no.
No,
I
that's
don't
good.
think that happens to mules, like at all.
I think that's actually specifically the one thing they can do.
But that's why she's around. It's immaculate conception.
It's the Warhammer world. Mules might be different
that's
here.
wonderful.
JP, are you reading this adventure right?
That's amazing.
She has a mutated womb.
Oh, gosh. She has fallen to chaos. Sacrifice.
How
good.
embarrassing. You thought she was a mule this whole time, but she is actually a donkey.
She's actually just two dogs.
2 dogs in a trench coat.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my god.
I think it's specifically the animal that can't get. The delivery of your character, Tim.
Rocco's like, are you guys okay?
He can't hear any of this anyway. He's fine.
Off to the woods.
Sacrifice. You bring up a good point. Yeah, I guess we should get to the woods.
All right.
I ride my faithful mule that has been nothing but a companion to me
Overladen.
in a prone position so I can nuzzle its neck on the way.
I hope you. I'm sorry, I didn't mention this until now, but I spilled some garlic butter all over her.
All right.
It's so weird that you don't smell any different. Sacrifice.
After a few trips out here, right, you are kind of getting to know the woods a little bit. A very easy outdoor survival or navigation check to make it back to the clearing.
That's a big yes.
All right.
I rolled a 7. I don't know why, but I'm real good in these woods.
Real good.
Right.
Real good.
I'm so bad at navigating.
Yeah, you are straight there, right? Again, the spiders cling to you, right? The spider webs cling to you. Sacrifice is a little bit skittish at times. All right.
Nothing
Maybe
to be afraid of, sacrifice.
It's okay.
smells something on the wind.
No, it's okay. We're going to... It's pumpkins. You haven't really been smelling pumpkins before. There's going to be a couple pumpkins where we're going.
Yeah.
And I make sure to comb all the spiders out of its hair.
It's a boy mule. He said his hair?
I said its hair,
Oh.
probably.
You make it there, and there's a single scarecrow there, just standing.
What's your name? What's your name, son?
Hello.
Oh, Jesus, you again. I was hoping that this was a different scarecrow guy.
No, again, all the scarecrows are controlled by me.
Geez,
The
you should number
Wrens.
them.
Yes. No, I wasn't expecting you back so soon. Do you have my spider?
Sure do.
Oh, very good.
It's right here.
Oh, that is a mule.
Yeah.
A very pregnant mule. That is quite engorged.
How can you even see? Aren't you in a tower somewhere?
That I am, yes.
I assume he sees probably through that scarecrow's eyes. Right? Oh, wait, pumpkins don't have eyes. How do you see
That is
how pregnant my mule sacrifice is?
very astute of you. I'm a very talented magician.
Are you a dark magician?
I dabble in a little bit of necromancy, if you must
You
know.
dark magician girl.
But if I had to like make my if you have to know, I'm usually pull on the jade winds of the magics.
I have absolutely no idea what that means.
Think he's speaking drug lingo now.
Flowers and sticks,
Yep, there it is.
trees, earth.
Oh, yeah.
Herbs.
And flows.
Yeah.
Like my mule has, or used to, before it was pregnant.
Some female mules, they can get pregnant on rare occasions, but not with a male mule. It has to be with a horse,
A
a donkey.
horse. Sacrifice likes the horses. Let me tell you.
How long have we been on the road?
Silver's had a great time. Lots of companionship.
And Golden has watched like a cuck.
Silver is very friendly.
All right, so we're still looking for your spider baron. And it seems to me, if one was going to be here, it would have attacked this pregnant mule. I am forced to conclude that this is a wild spider chase, and that none exist for your wheelbarrow party.
Oh, no, the woods are full of spiders. Yes. You just have to find them.
Do you know a good place that we could go?
Literally any direction would be appreciated.
Look, if I knew where the spiders were, I would be out there myself.
I doubt
Unfortunately,
that
I'm-
very much. You seem to get off on this whole puppeteering a group full of scarecrows kind of
I'm
thing.
busy planning a party.
Oh, well, that makes sense if you're already engaged in something.
Priorities.
Don't validate the moss mage.
Again, use anything that you have at your disposal.
All I have at my disposal is sacrifice, and I don't see what we'll be able to do with that.
Traps or nets? You have any hunting dogs or?
Unfortunately, we are rather lacking in skills of the outdoor variety, but maybe we could set a trap for using sacrifice as bait. Maybe back where that bird was killed, there were large spiders there, yes?
Actually, yeah, I think Sacrifice and I have worked on this type of thing before. We'll use Sacrifice as bait.
A classic bait and eat.
Yeah. So we'll say, hey, Sacrifice, pretend to go out into the woods and say, oh no, I'm a sacrifice and I'm all alone.
This is why you named him that, because you're so good at that maneuver.
Oh, actually, because his mom's name was Sacristy and his father's name was Artifice.
Lice.
No, it was just Vice.
But
I like
A hard F.
lice.
Anyway.
It's amazing what you acclimate to in a couple of days. Nothing sounds crazy anymore.
Indeed.
It really devolves pretty quickly.
All right, let's go back to the bird graveyard and set our pregnant mule up for an ambush.
All right. Again, another very easy navigation or.
I'm going to just assume that I make it.
Okay.
I should.
Without rolling dice.
And that you do.
Oh, Penny, thank you.
look
Wonderful.
at that! I made it. It's this way. Everybody,
You
it's
find
this way.
the bird sacrifice graveyard, right? The bird has been picked clean,
Good.
Hmm.
right? The bones are still up and the feathers still up in the
I beg your pardon. It hasn't really been picked clean, has it?
Drained, if you will. Right?
It's okay for an amateur, I suppose.
But yeah, if you want to set up your ruse here.
It will be a ruse. I whisper into Sacrifice's ear and I say, hey, Sacrifice, it's me, Randall. What we're going to do here is something that we've done a whole bunch of times before. I'm going to leave you alone. And then predators will come out and say, wow, someone has left this sacrifice out here. It'll be odd that they know your name, but I'm going to leave my saddlebags on you so that they think that there are things of mine that they can take. And it is mostly the cushions that you soiled that Chandler has been sleeping on.
Yeah.
Exactly. Anyway, off with you pregnant mule.
Then you just slap it on its rump and let it go? Off into the woods.
Sacrifice knows how to do the gambit. Yes. If you see any spiders that are wheelbarrow sized or bigger, make sure to say, ah! But if they're smaller than a wheelbarrow, only say, meh.
All right. The animal trots off a small distance and then comes back to you just to nuzzle you just a little bit more underneath the chin.
No, Sacrifice, you're misunderstanding what we're doing here. You need to go back out there and lure in a spider with the, intention that you have valuable things on you. Because spiders really like cushions.
Mm-hmm. All right. Let's see. So it wanders about, right, in this clearing, all right, for a little bit. What do you guys do while this sacrifices, just eating random pieces of grass and looking forlornly back at...
Me probably reevaluating my life choices.
Well, take cover and be ready with my bow to strike down all but one spider that might come out. We only need one alive.
Yes.
How are we gonna saddle this spider so that it's alive and under our how are we gonna subdue this wheelbarrow baron?
I think we could knock it out.
I have spider manacles. It's on my trappings right here.
With the tinderbox.
Yeah.
I have a warm coat and gloves on it.
That'll probably do.
I have no fewer than 8 pea rags that we could maybe fashion into some form of netting.
Actually, you specifically have one fewer than 8 pea rags.
Well, if I only have the 7, I don't see a way that this is going to work.
I also have a coach horn.
I believe we have cloaks. We could wrap it up in a cloak.
We could just sever all of its legs and take the rest back.
Well, they did say they wanted it alive. I believe if we sever all of its legs, it probably would perish.
I don't see how.
By losing all of its viscera?
In what way are legs viscera?
Well, I mean, it would bleed out. It's just the same as one. If you chopped off all of Randall's arms and legs,
I have no fewer than
he would
3
certainly
cousins
die.
that all go by the nickname No Legs that beg to differ.
Well, as we have established, none of us know how to treat wounds on things, so if we cut off all of its legs, I'm fairly certain it would die.
Yeah, well, none of us know how to subdue a spider with pea-rag manacles either, but look at where we are.
Hey, we strike it enough and knock it unconscious, and then we can wrap it up in a cloak and get it there
let's
quickly.
knock out this spider.
I could try to charm it. I do have charm animal.
Oh, I did too. Maybe together we could come at it and be like, hey,
Your eyes are dazzling.
you have so many of them.
Truly, I'm mesmerized by your dazzling eyes.
It is an intelligent spider. It has to be more intelligent than a regular vermin.
Have you been working on yourself personally? You seem like highly developed in your inter-emotional realm.
It seems like you both read and write.
Yes.
We could provide backup vocals and accordion music to go with it.
Oh, yes, indeed.
I don't see a reason that shouldn't work.
I note that your love language are words of affirmation.
I suppose what we're doing while we're waiting for the spider to pounce is going over what the psychology of the workaday spider is like and what would most appeal to its unique sensitivities.
You handle the words of affirmation. I will handle the physical touch.
Wonderful.
So
Delightful. The less I can touch the spider, the better.
everyone give me a difficult perception check.
Oh my God.
Can I use my talent, nimble fingers?
No.
Okay.
Oh, I made it. On the dot.
I rolled an 11. What,
Oh, wow.
what skill?
Perception. It doesn't matter what skill, I guess.
Yeah.
2.
So difficult?
Alright.
11.
2
difficult,
success
yeah.
levels.
Oh, shucks.
See nothing.
Those who have passed notice a marked increase in the amount of spiders in your immediate vicinity.
Oh,
There's
yes, you're
so many
swishing on the
spiders.
small ones.
There's so many spiders.
All right. A lot of intensified scuttling, crawling, crunching of leaves. You look up. There's a lot of like beady eyes in the canopy. The musky smell is a lot stronger.
Oh, it
Oh.
must be spider
Says-
smell.
I don't know that we should make candles that smell like spiders.
I know.
I'm
I
sorry.
agree.
I'm sorry.
So as you notice this increase in activity, a figure comes out into the clearing, waving a white flag made of spider silk.
Oh.
All right.
Okay.
They
I mean,
come up and they start stroking the neck of Sacrifice. And let's see.
They're literally waving a white flag?
Yeah.
It didn't
Yeah.
even attack yet.
Did someone destroy its Discord?
I didn't get to tell it how beautiful it was.
Let's see. You see that again. With that, you look around, startled, right? You notice that there are multiple large spiders around you.
Wheelbarrow sized?
Multiple large wheelbarrow-sized spiders around you.
Oh.
A great many spiders.
Oh.
All right. Let's see.
It's worked too well.
The emissary says, What-
Emissary?
yeah,
Spiders
this-
talks?
spider emissary. What? I need a voice.
Does he have like a necklace or something?
Do you need a number of voices? Because the next one is several.
Oh God.
Can you be that one chick who was Josh Safdie's muse when he wrote Uncut Jams?
Uncut Jams.
Uncut
Actually, it's
Jams.
so the next ones off the Discord are perhaps you've heard of them. It's Alvin, Simon, and Theodore. The chipmunks.
A tall, lean man wearing black carapace armor. Right. Let's see. And carrying a spear. He comes forward. He has dark, round eyes in his human-like head. He comes forward and strokes Sacrifice's neck. And he says, "You're servants of the White Queen?"
Yes.
Wait, could you be more
No.
specific?
What?
No, that's my mule.
Wait.
Sacrifice.
No, the woman that you escorted into the woods.
Oh, yes. We know Esther.
Oh, yes.
She had a crown.
Yes, our eyes are in the trees, and you failed to protect her from the branchmen. Why do you hunt us?
I'm fairly certain that we did that so that we could fulfill the prophecy. See, she is a stag. We figured it out. We've already been through this whole thing.
Yes, we solved the riddle.
Remember
We
when
need
I said
one
it
of you
was
that's like
metaphorical?
wheelbarrow sized
I
that
said
we
it
can
was metaphorical.
bring to a
No,
party.
believe me.
Can we bring one of you to a party?
You've been invited.
Dinner party.
A dinner party, eh?
Festivities.
Wow.
Biscuits.
Oh, that's great.
As far as I can tell, they're eager to serve you.
You should talk to the Baron, the Spider Baron. Come with us.
You're not the Spider Baron?
Oh, God.
Me? No, I'm just the emissary
I don't
Oh,
see a
the
reason
Spider
to
Baron.
involve them.
for the Spider Baron.
Who is the Spider Baron?
You guys are all very clearly of wheelbarrow importance.
This is
I
a
don't see a
limited-
reason.
Yes, he's right. This is a limited time opportunity. Only one wheelbarrow-sized spider will be able to gain entrance to this magnificent party at the
Promotional
Red Moss Tower.
deal.
Act now.
It's up to the Spider Baron to choose who the lucky one is.
Okay, I can't argue with that.
Yeah.
You got to go through the proper channels.
Yeah,
The logic is sound.
Mm-hmm. Anyway,
Yes.
I'll ride my mule sacrifice there to see the Spider Baron.
Oh, I thought she was a gift to us.
Oh. You could
That's why I
ride
was-
her there, I suppose. Yes, that's fine.
Oh, thank you. I love riding mules. The more pregnant, the better.
This is probably one of the most pregnant mules most people have seen.
Wonderful. And this large, long, lean man in black carapace armor mounts your mule
Oh, that's how it happened in the first place.
and trots off into the woods. Follow me, he says. Follow me. Yeah, we'll come up to the court of the Spider Baron. You guys follow him?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess so.
I'll
Fantastic.
follow a sacrifice anywhere.
All right. Let's see. So you guys trot off into the woods, right? You don't have to be like, captured or anything. That was one of the roads that we could have gone down. Thankfully, you did not choose that route.
We did
Thank
not
you for
choose
that.
Violence today.
You're taking more deeper into the woods than you have ever gone before, right? The larger spiders are becoming more prevalent, right? The webs are becoming thicker, and the sounds of actual woodlands are becoming less prevalent as you come on. You see that a lot of places there's like wrapped prey with like tails sticking out, or large sacks strung up upon branches and stuff. If you want to make an easy intelligence check,
Oh, yes.
Nope.
yeah, they appear to be egg sacs, overladen with eggs. And again, spiders are everywhere. They're you're constantly brushing them off you, brushing them out of your way, right? The
Ew.
cobwebs are in your way, right? The path is fairly clear with the emissary clearing the way, riding your mule. And yeah, you make it up into a clearing. There's a large rocky clearing on one end and a large cave that goes deep into the ground. Around this cave, covered in spider webs, right? Lots of smaller caves and dark holes are at different heights around this cliff face. All right. And at ground level, the web tunnel is absolutely thick with webs. Yeah. Let's see. The emissary is like, be patient. Be still. The Baron approaches.
Oh, all right.
Okay.
I'm just glad we didn't have to go into the spider hole.
I've always dreamt of meeting a Baron and maybe being like swept off my feet, but I never thought it would be a Spider Baron.
Oh, this Baron will probably have a lot of feet.
Like,
No,
still
but it
sweep
would-
me off and wrap me up into a cocoon and then eat me.
Yes, typically, I would see it in an audience with the Baron as a chance to maybe improve our station in life, but I don't think this is one of those times.
Hey, you don't know.
I don't think they use, much like everybody, I don't think spiders use candles.
They might use scented candles, though. Perhaps no
Right.
one's actually tried to
Yes.
make that a market.
Yes, we won't know unless we ask.
Yes.
Maybe they would like some lavender to cover up that musky scent.
It's still in development, remember? It's not ready for sale.
I know, but it's still something. You should put it out into people's minds to get them thinking about it.
We'll see if it comes
Could
up. in
get prospective investors.
Okay, all right.
The inhabitants of the barony slowly come out of all the holes in the cliff face, right? You see many spiders come out of the smaller holes, many humans or human-like people coming out of the larger holes.
What?
A lot of every one of them, though, has something off about them.
Well, yeah.
You don't say.
The spiders, their front legs end in little hands. Some of them have human-like eyes, or
Like this.
human-like teeth. All the humans or human-like people that are walking out of the big hole silently, very silently, not making any sort of sounds.
Did you call them adder caps?
They have spider-like arms, right? 4, 6, 8 arms, right? Large plates of auburn hair are on their legs. Let's see.
I don't like it.
A lot of people have like those large, glossy black eyes that see everywhere and nowhere at once. Clicking mouth parts, patterned skin, hair, and stuff coming out of places where hair shouldn't be coming out of. The spider emissary says, "No, just be patient. Be still. He's coming. He's on his way."
Okay.
The deathly silence fills the area, right? A large, monstrous spider man comes out. Give me a difficult perception test.
I'll say cool.
Come on.
Difficult? No. Would make it twice now. That would have made it if it wasn't difficult.
No,
No, not at all.
no.
GB's being
Nose all around.
difficult.
All right. All right, you see him. He is a large, 7 foot tall, half spider, half man. And not in the way that you would expect. Not
Now,
a drider.
you don't know which way I expected. That's presumptuous.
No, so he walks around on 2 legs with a spider top.
Oh,
No,
you
it's vertical.
Oh, that's gross.
You are both right.
What?
The Spider Baron is a mutant through and through. Whether it be a mutated man or a mutated spider, that's uncertain.
A matter for the philosophers.
From the belly down, he wears trousers and boots. Actually a little bit fashionable, if outdated. And upwards, from his belly up, his chest transforms with 2 arms, or 1 arm ending in a human-like hand that clutches a sword. A spider arm comes out of the shoulder above it, and 2 spider-like arms come out of the other side of his torso. Let's see. The left side of his face is fully spider-like. 8 eyes with spider mandibles and clicky-clacky stuff coming out of his mouth, while he has a human eye on the right-hand side.
Ugh.
Let's see. And after a moment's stillness, the monstrosity strides quickly towards you guys, giving I'm gonna have you make cool tests as this guy kind of rushes you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll say.
I'm not cool. I'm not cool.
Do I
Oh,
It's
no.
horrifying.
Oh, I
That's not
do.
good.
Oh, God.
By 2.
Failed it by 2.
No, I made it.
Made it by 2. Great.
I
Two, well,
failed
0
it by
success
much.
levels, but
What kind is it? Is it
A cool test.
But which
willpower.
kind? Like, what level?
That would be a challenging cool test.
3 success levels.
Oh, nice. So the Spider Baron rushes you. Who's passed their cool check?
oh, I did.
I'm cool as a cucumber over here.
I failed by a lot. 3
All right.
negative success levels.
And the The mule also books and runs.
I sacrifice. Come back.
Wait,
Come back.
Come back.
Come back.
You guys don't make it very far, right? The ones who stood their ground, good on you. You've earned respect.
Uh-huh.
The ones who ran,
Quaking in my boots.
you are corralled quickly
Fair.
by spiders and webbed up, only to be dragged back in front of the spider baron.
Oh, webbed up.
Get off of me, you filthy spiders.
The baron himself, he does not talk. All the talking is done through his emissary. As if you know, spiders, they cannot speak with their mouth parts. All right. They talk about, with their pheromones and soft clicking and movements in the webs. The emissary waits and looks at each of you in turn and says, where is she? Where is my queen?
Who?
The one that you had brought into the woods.
Esther?
She's
Esther?
been taken by Lorenz in the Red Moss Tower.
Oh. We must get her
set
back.
up a meeting. We can maybe set up a meeting between you guys.
She's your queen? She's an initiative tall in Hagedorn.
It's
No.
all like spiders too. It's part of nature.
I don't think it's natural.
Spiders are supernatural. Look at him. He looks supernatural.
What do you mean that? Yes, of course she is the queen. She is meant to be out here with us in our
I have
barony.
good news for you. I think she's out here somewhere.
Well, what does Lorenz want with her?
He's
And
taken her.
What will it take to bring her back?
One wheelbarrow-sized spider alive.
Oh, well,
You
Wow.
seem to have that in spades.
we're quite overrun with them, actually.
So he is throwing a party at his Red Moss Tower,
I love parties.
as do I. And he has requested the attendance of a large wheelbarrow-sized spider. So perhaps you could provide one of those, or maybe all of you. And we go to that Red Moss Tower and we get Esther back.
Okay, that sounds great. And then you'll bring her back to me?
Sure, why not?
Oh, great.
I mean, does she know she is to be your queen? I feel like she should get a choice
Well,
in that.
Yeah, we could ask her whether she wants to be eaten at the Red Moss Tower or, a spider queen.
Assuming those are her only two choices, that would be the way to ask the question, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I had a vision. A vision for a
Oh,
month.
Jesus.
No,
Oh,
not
Christ.
another one. Go ahead,
Christ.
tell me. But the
Forget it. I don't want to hear this.
spiders and stags. I had a vision of chocolate in gold. And here I am.
Oh, mine was a
It's
white
silver.
furred spider
Oh.
trapped in a wooden cage.
I'm seeing a lot of similarities with the white, the white animal of some sort and some sort of restraint. I'm starting to think that this whole prophecy business is just a mess.
You guys seem to be super smart. Because again, you could make a challenging intelligence test to see if you already made that connection.
No, 96.
No.
I rolled just a regular 9.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No, you already made the connection. It's all good.
All right.
They're very ham-fisted about this one.
So
I puzzled it out.
whether it's the Shrine of Tall or these spiders, it seems like Esther is something important that should not be eaten at a feast of blood.
That's a good way to describe it. I think as long as she doesn't stay in the captive of the Red Moss Tower, hey, we call that a win.
Yeah.
Someone's prophecy gets fulfilled. I frankly don't care whose it is at this point.
As long as the queen comes back unharmed, I'm okay with this. I will give you a spider, and it will be great. Wheelbarrow-sized, you said.
Yes.
Can we get that big brown furred one near the back?
Yeah, the one over there with the weird eyes.
Not Jerry.
Well, come on.
He's the baker.
Right, but he's gonna be alive the whole time.
We should probably let the Spider Baron choose who they are sending as this delegate.
Yes.
Well, I mean, does he really have impeccable taste? I mean, you've seen his queen. Never mind. Yeah, Spider Baron, go ahead
look
and
at how he dresses. Clearly, he has impeccable taste.
I have a cute taste, and I think Jerry should be the one to come.
No, take Pearl. Everybody hates her.
Oh, yeah, she sounds like a bitch.
Oh, she's terrible.
Pearl
Always
it is, then.
complaining. Okay, all right. I'll dress her up for you, and then you can just take her on.
Great.
we gotta mess her up against the wheelbarrow first. And I
You don't
pull
have
out the
any-
wheelbarrow.
You don't have any spiders named Sacrifice?
No, that's just a strange name.
Listen, fair. Plus, we don't want to bring a pregnant spider to a feast. They can't even drink.
Probably not.
They just
No.
put their eggs up there.
Yeah.
We saw them on the way in. There's no need for pregnancy to complicate the last bit of this transaction.
That is true.
All right, let's get Pearl back out over there to her finals to the party.
Okay. All right. Very good. So after a little while, right? Again, they'd take you out of the webs that they had, put you up in. They bring out a large spider, right? Big enough for a wheelbarrow. And
No kidding.
they put it on the back of Sacrifice. Right.
Oh, this poor mule.
Yeah. Giving you like just sticking it on there with webs and webs and webs. Sacrifice probably does not like that.
Yeah, Sacrifice isn't a huge fan of tacky textures.
And off to meet the he's like, well, good luck. And happy hunting out there. Bring back the queen alive. And unharmed.
That's our
Good to know.
intent.
Or else I'll come and kill everybody that you ever loved.
Oh,
Eh.
okay. Things have escalated.
Oh gosh, I don't want anything to happen at Sacrifice. We better make sure we follow this mission through.
All right. You can carry the spider on back to the scarecrows, and we'll pick up the next part, the final part of the adventure
Oh my god.
next time in part 4 of
Part
this
4.
5-star 50 review show.
Part four.
Encore Part 4.
Park.
Yeet.